Welcome to the show, sir. It's an honor and privilege to have you part of ICAI Abu Dhabi Chapter.
It's a pleasure to be really. And thanks for the invitation.
Pleasure, sir.
Yes.
So first of all, I just want to say there was a COP27 which took place in Egypt. Now UAE is going to host the COP28 next year.
Yes.
So what are your expectations? Because we have been talking a lot about sustainability, ESG, a lot of words, but what are the expectations and what are the actions we can expect?
I think, we as the whole world, we're really worried about our future generation. And that's where, we talk about sustainability.
Okay.
And to ensure that the future generation is there and we are preserving our resources in the right way for them to actually move forward. So I think, what actually reflects for the UAE is its care about the environment.
Absolutely.
If we are not careful, the 1.5 degrees is going to be catastrophic for the whole world. And this is really our responsibility. And when you talk about our responsibility, the countries are meeting, but we as individuals, as small, small companies, large company, we all must do our endeavor to make sure that we are making a change.
Right.
And it's not about talking about it, it's about doing it.
Yeah.
So we are, really very honored to be able to host the COP28 in the UAE under our leadership, because they say the need for such an event that we're looking into it. And the whole country is actually getting ready for it.
Okay.
And it's not about, the leadership they meet, and if you saw it in Egypt and here, you saw all the presidents are in there, because it is the leadership that actually must set the tone for everything going forward.
Right.
As a result of that, we are seeing that we are hosting it in next year is not very far away. We're actually getting into it. And really, for us as auditors and accountant, we have to really work into it. Now, when we talked about it in the presentation, we said, we need, accountant who are actually carbon accountant to make sure, we are making a change and we are influencing what's happening, because businesses today, people look into their financial thing, and we all know about it. ESG is coming in here, but for the accountant, it's it's a must right now to move in that direction. And they help their own companies, they help the management to make sure that we are serious about it to make a change for the future.
That was my question. How can accountant and auditors play a role in this? But do you think that apart from decision making or assisting in decision making, is there another role an accountant and auditor should play in this whole?
Historically, if you wanted to try to evaluate anything to do, who are actually behind it? The accountant. We all realize, because they have to do it, they have to provide the real evidence. They are the third party assessor of what's really happening. So the future investment going forward, the accountant play a significant role in making sure that everything is done in the proper due diligence and moving in that direction to help investor make the right decision. Also, today we see that, with social media being so strong, we need to listen and to make sure we act on that. And the accountant and auditor have a big responsibility to play in COP28.
Okay. So in UAE, most of the companies are SMEs, like 80% above companies are SMEs. So what are your thoughts on how these SMEs are well equipped with the importance of ESG? Plus, how can they prepare for the whole net zero initiative?
Whether you're an individual, small or large, we talked about. Small, medium companies, they are really working they're working their future. Whatever it's a product or a service they're doing it, they should be looking very, very much into what are the ESG effect and what actually happening to their product. So it's paramount important, because it's not about just looking at the big boys, because the small and medium, they play a significant part in the economy of any kind of a country, whether it's government or private, but they also have a responsibility. And look, you and I, we have to look after our generation, our kids and grandkids. We as working individual, we're also parent.
Right.
We want to make sure that there is a good life for our our grandkids going forward.
Yeah, so it's not just the government, even the individuals have an important role to play in this whole initiative.
No
right?
doubt. It's not about saying I'm going to leave it or I don't care. That does not work
Right.
anymore. And we should take responsibility.
Absolutely.
And that's why our leaders here actually bringing COP28 here, because it is a responsibility for all of us.
Okay, here comes my final question. We have been associating, ICAI Abu Dhabi Chapter and UAE Internal Auditors Association have been associating for some time now. So do you have any thoughts and you want to share something for this relationship?
I mean, the way I look our two association is that we are actually two sides to one coin.
Absolutely.
And the collaboration between us, because we need to try to work very closely with each other, looking at at the future of we talk about sustainability. It requires that we really work closer with each other to make sure that we are helping our organization make the right decision, which is very paramount for us.
Absolutely. So final question, are you confident about hitting net zero by 2050?
I am very optimistic.
Absolutely.
And I have seen some technologies which are coming up here. And when you have the leaders, when there is a will, there is a way. As I am seeing you, I am very confident that this change is going to happen to all of us.
Absolutely.
And we are going to be living, in a good future.
We are also very optimistic and positive. Thank you, sir, for your time.
You're very
Pleasure
welcome.
having you.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks, Sarah. Bye.
Thank you.